Welcome back to my monthly chapter reviews of the JOJOLands. Today, we're looking at Chapter 6, Jungle Warfare Part 1. This chapter introduces us to our first stand battle, which I predicted in the last episode. It also extends a bit on the lava rocks, so let's get right into it. We start where we left off, with the gang in the jungle after robbing Rohan. We get some more great insight into the way that Jodio thinks. He says that he doesn't plan to be in this gang committing crimes forever. He still wants to grow, and is really just doing it for cash at the moment. We see some really nice full-page spreads of the jungle that are really well drawn by Araki. We then get another few pages explaining how the lava rocks work, but I think these were unnecessary. Especially considering that we get these chapters monthly, it's unfortunate to kind of waste pages like that. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but I understood how the lava rocks worked in the last chapter, and so seeing these pages just felt a bit redundant, especially considering how long they spent on it and that this chapter is shorter than all the previous ones. I will say though that the way that these lava rocks work reminds me a little bit of Flow. We saw Flow in part 7 and 8 with the positive fortune of the corpse and the negative flow of calamity. Perhaps this rock will have a similar positive flow ability. As Jodio goes to pick up the rock, he's suddenly strung up by a familiar looking string. Jodio drops the rock as he's suspended in midair by what is seemingly the cat's stand. This is confirmed when we see a cat running around Jodio. Usagi goes back into his theory about the cat's stand, but admits that he doesn't actually understand why the cat is attacking. I think it will be interesting to see whether this is a highly intelligent cat or if it truly is just hunting on instinct like Usagi theorizes. Dragona runs up to Jodio to get him, but they are also suddenly impaled by the string. Paco goes to pull Dragona away, which ends up getting him caught in the string. As Paco assesses his surroundings, we see that Usagi has disappeared. Not only that, but all the valuable stuff they have is also gone. We also hear the car start up. I'll talk more about this at the end, but I think this twist is pretty good. We don't even have time to process this though, as Paco and Dragona are suddenly once again impaled by more string. Jodio comes up with a brilliant plan to use November Rain to take the strings off of them. Using weighted rain, the plan works, but it leaves Jodio still hanging. This also confirms that the string is a stand. The chapter ends with the cats looking at the 3 remaining gang members. There isn't much to say about this chapter, as not only is it shorter, but it's also more of an action-based chapter rather than the last few, which have been more story development based. I always like seeing a more human side to Jodio though, like at the beginning, and I also really liked how they made Usagi the traitor, although I don't think it's as simple as that. Something tells me that either Usagi isn't the traitor, or there's something bigger going on here that we don't know about yet. I also wonder how long this battle will go on for. It's titled Jungle Warfare Part 1, but with the track record of previous parts, I think it'll probably be at max 3 chapters long. Finally, I wonder if the cat's stand is named Jungle Warfare, or if that's just the name of the chapter for some other reason. Regardless, I'm excited to review the next chapter, and I hope to see you back for that.